Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's see if we can do things. He did some things to us. Let's see if we can return the favor, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What we got over there?
Sanders shaking and baking. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yes, sir. That's how we
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
We don't care about them Baltimore Ravens. Let's go. He ain't got him a hit stick yet, so we can keep working on it.
Oh, we got one. Remember that one on the sideline.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
This game, you ain't.
3 yards on the pickup there.
You had that, like you had that first down.
Yeah, man. Oh, that was
exit
ugly,
out
man.
because
That
they
was
had
ugly.
everything bottled
I didn't
up.
like
It looked to
that
me
at
like the
all.
linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Be quiet. I ain't looking for that.
2nd and 6.
First down.
No,
That's
scratch
what I'm
that.
getting.
2nd and 7.
I'm getting first down. Ain't nobody looking for all that inside.
Now Sanders.
Yeah.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders.
And
And he will be very close to a first down. I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Going for it with Sanders.
Get over there now.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Take him out real quick. He's tired. Don't let him get tired until you can throw a hit stick in there and get the ball.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, let's go. There's a hole. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2.
He hit sticking again.
Pick up a first
There you go.
They ran
He's
it
starting
and
to
picked
hit
it up.
stick shit again. Let's go. Let's see if we like this.
Now Scott. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's what he's trying to do. Trying to put a stop to that run game.
Here's Scott.
Oh,
He is
man,
met
oh,
in
man,
his
got in the
tracks
way.
behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Oh, no! He almost threw it! He almost threw it!
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
You got the right team.
He's right here in that zone.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw away.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Come on, man.
This time, down he goes. No big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here.
Wow.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Head scratcher there. They possession here, turns over with a football already being
Graham ain't even all that. Graham ain't even that good like that,
big. Tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. Second and 10.
He ain't that good like that, man. To be letting that nigga eat like that, man.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Wow, come on. He just throwing that ball in the nigga on that nigga back.
Finish off this drive with 6 points. We're scoreless after one. First and goal at the 1. Sanders will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson can't get away, and he's taken down. Brandon Graham able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Pushes him over. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Look at this motherfucker.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 36 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Well,
So
sorry, I
even
got
at
that.
7 now as they kick it away.
Sorry, but say no. Yeah,
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Like that. He done got that damn score, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw.
Clear.
I got you.
Decision time. What you want to do on the 28-yard line? What you going to do now?
You never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings,
Clear.
it's 4th down.
Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll wind up
Wait till you
being
come on down with it first before you start yelling and screaming.
50 on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
Clear.
Defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Blitz him again.
Now reminder, coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long. That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down.
Good block out there, Hollywood.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Stays on his feet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first
Good
quarter.
block.
Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What, you order something, Felicia?
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins.
User.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
User.
Great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, it was so
Clear.
close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. is costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah, let's get that 3.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I've been on that shit. Come on, we want to figure out.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. That'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
Listen, man, you ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, you good field position.
Like I said, you ain't do nothing wrong.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, you gotta respect that damn road, boy.
Looking to throw. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Y'all let him get that bullshit off.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
What?
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, it's Jackson.
They didn't let him get it off. And then they let him get around it all. And come on, man. Y'all let him just get it off, man.
It's a big play there for Baltimore.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
I ain't fooling with you with that. That'll be a hit stick fumble off of that next week. I can't do that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Way to get that ball from my quarterback. I can't do that, bro.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Come on, my old man got in the way.
Just a yard to pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
How you getting away like that, man? Let's go, man. I'm tired of this shit.
Let's go, man.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Good shot.
8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Justin Matabike in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh, come on, man. That's a low ball, man.
Picked up by Anthony
That dude
Harris.
ain't that good.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. 2nd and 8. They go play action with Hurts.
Come on, man. He had him, man. How you not catching that?
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually, it becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up with that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Mr. Humphrey's out there, man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
Don't need no safety. I got a all-star nigga out there.
They'll fake the give to Sanders.
Now I'm on that shit. Let's go.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Justin Houston who comes up with it.
Put the swerve on that nigga. Oh.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I can't believe this shit.
Second down and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Woo!
Come on, man. They're going to do the 10 drills and all that.
Oh, there ain't no 10 drill. That's straight. He straight stepped in front of that. Ain't no 10 drill on that. Ooh-wee, let's watch.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Ooh.
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
Keep playing with me, boy.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. And they are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like...
And now here's another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Jackson now. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
You don't have to tuck your head in and take it look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Yeah, you do. I see that. Over there beating the coverage up.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
That's
taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Let's see if we can do something about that damn hit over there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, Jackson steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Oh, this is good yardage here.
On 2nd down now, it's Murray. We'll get it down this time to the 17. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun.
Oh, come on.
He'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
Nobody does that over there.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Looking at reading the hole, you know.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. That was second down run for
Here it is.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
And Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the fourth quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Tucker now to kick it away.
She's not giving you no piece of chicken, old chum.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Let him do that.
Definitely desperation time. This just looks like a throw down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's 4th and 18. I'm not with that. Nope. No, we're not doing that.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
All right, we don't want to catch the ball. We just want to knock it down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
I gotta make sure I watch you.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit, but for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll try to run with Murray. And they are just not going to let up as he...
Sir, would you like that 50 burger with cheese and lettuce and tomato?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds.
Oh,
so
you don't
really
get JR short field now.
Past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to let it fly.
Woo! User.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's